It felt like every single prayer that we had asked had finally been answered. It was very peaceful. It felt almost sacred. And we just had moments to hold on to that hope that had been restored. Leo, well, he is pure sunshine. He is cheeky and charming, and in a true fighting spirit, nothing slows him down.
He's just a joy to be around during the day.
So the biggest issue with Leo was actually the fact that he was born with thrombocytopenia, which means that his blood was unable to produce his own platelets. This then developed into something called pancytopenia or aplastic anemia, which meant that none of his blood cells would be able to be produced in his bone marrow. Without a stem cell transplant, Leo wouldn't have been able to survive. So a stem cell transplant was his saving grace.
After a 3-month search for the donor, he's had a successful stem cell transplant, but prior to that, it was extremely heart-wrenching, emotional, and difficult for us to process that 3-month period in the search leading up to us finding the 100% match. 3 months is a long time when you're waiting for something that's going to change your lives and save your child's life.
As parents, it's a moment that is so hard to try and describe. There were definitely tears, and we just held and embraced each other. There was a mixture of relief, of very deep gratitude to our donor, who is anonymous. His room was just filled with utter joy, happiness, love, and just gratitude to the donor. We kept the donor very much in mind throughout the whole time, and we knew that every little drop going into his body was giving him that second chance. We had the most dedicated team of doctors and nurses looking after Leo, but our biggest support definitely came from our friends and our family, especially Leo's 2 grandmothers, who sat at Leo's bedside in the hospital when we couldn't be there and just tirelessly gave of themselves over and over again. It's amazing to see how humanity can come together and lift you up and keep your spirits going through a journey like this.
So Leo ended up staying in hospital for 112 days. Everyone was extremely generous with their support, and we are extremely grateful for that, especially over the last 6 months.
One of our absolute favorite things about him is when we ask him to be cute, and he tilts his head to one side and he grins and completely melts our hearts. He really does have the most beautiful spirit.
He is actually doing really well. He's gaining weight, he's feeding well, he's sleeping really well, which brings a smile to my face.
Well, this is where things get a little bit emotional, because as parents, how do you possibly find the words to thank someone who saved your child's life? We are eternally grateful that they gave so selflessly of themselves in doing a stem cell transplant for Leo. It's hard to find the words. We're just so unbelievably grateful and blessed for what they've done to give our son a second chance at life.
If I have to think about what a difference a donor has made to my family's life, I would encourage everybody to take 5 minutes of their time to register. If you just think that from the age of 18, you can potentially save somebody's life,